私たちにはファーストの能力なんてないよ。みんな失敗作って呼んでたんだ。それも知ってて来たんじゃないの？
失敗した研究ならいくら褒められても毅然に感じるの。
私たちはただ生き延びたいだけなんだ。
強化完了。この力なら誰かを守ってあげられるかな。意志が沈潜するとき絶望は口を開ける。
ハク、君はもう私たちの知ってるハクじゃない。
深淵が覗いている以上逃げられない。
ダメ！このまま死ぬわけにはいかない。逃げて！
他にも方法はあったはずだ。ハク、あんたも分かっているだろう。生きるって苦しくて大変なことだよね。だけどこんな人生でも生き続けていればいつか光が見つかるはず。
Hello, welcome everyone to another day of Chaos Zero Nightmare Galactic News live right here. I'm G Clef, and for fact, I am actually alone today. It feels a little lonely, but how are you guys? I missed all of you as well. Sorry about the delay. We had some technical difficulties, but we have it resolved, and I'm here, which means we are ready to reveal our newest combatant, Narja. But before we get in, oh, it's him. Oh, hell yeah. Lonely guy. Oh no. It is live, yes. I'm reading chat as well. But Merry Christmas, a little late. And Happy New Year, everyone. I also expected another broadcast last year, but we just didn't have one. So I'm here. But before we go in, I wanted to say a few things. And we have a lot in packed as well, so get ready, guys, because I know a lot of you guys have been waiting for another controller. Yes, another healer other than Mia. I think we'll finally have one more that can actually do sustain and healing. We're lacking that character, right? She's coming very soon. So, okay, so I'm sure you guys wanted to know all about it. Hi, spoiled. What? Finally control, yes. Oh man, the chat is popping. He got the papers, guys. Let him cook. I do have papers, yes. So let's go to our first page and I'll tell you all about it. Let's start reading what we have in store today. So today's broadcast, in overall summary, yes, this is live. In fact, I'm reading chat as well. Hello from Osaka. This guy's the GOAT, yes. New combatant, Narja, and her partner, Gaya. Introduction, yes. And as your feedback, I have all the epiphanies. I will have the controls in game, so I will get to see all the epiphanies one by one. Take time, read over, get your feedback on it, okay? That's what you wanted. I got it for you. So we'll take plenty of time going through the combatant and the partner. Spiral Tower of Scream beta, but actually we'll have a playthrough. Keep that in mind. So with the Narja team. So Narja seems to be working with many different teams. She's a controller. So we'll try out a few things. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope I do a good amount of job on that too. And there are lots of QOL updates, major updates like story skip. I think we already went through all the story, most of us. But if you want to go through the story, of course, memory fragment UI improvements. You're gonna like this. Vertical view mode, what's that? Okay, so lots of things are coming. And of course, also on top of that, new events. So we have a lot to go through as well today. So without further ado, I think the first one is in fact Narja. There she is. Woo! Gotta love it, right? I read a lot of comments. Man, you guys were waiting for her for such a long time. Attribute, instinct, she's a controller. Yes, we have another controller, and you'll see her gimmick. So, new Combatant Narja is an instinct type controller. Is an enhanced replica artificial life form created by Kaguya Pharmaceuticals, developed as a prototype in-house mass production. So it was designed as subject NaO2. Remember that, subject NaO2. And in the laboratory. For most of her existence, Narja only lived in experimental subject, but born without her consent, she harbors deep exhaustion and resentment towards life herself. So she has quite a big of a backstory as well. NA, not North America. It's just NA as like a number, as like a hashtag in a way. So she does have some extra story on top of that as well. She once attempted to escape the Kaguya pharmaceutical laboratory in pursuit of freedom to alongside Gaya and Haku. I'm pretty sure a lot of you met Haku or taken damage from Haku, but failed. So since then, she was remained torn between her replica instincts and her will to seek freedom and humanity. That's a little bit of backstory on her. So, without further ado, let's go in the game and check her out. Where is she? There she is. Narja. Fully on a 60. So before we go into her cards, she does have some good mechanisms. So we'll go over a little bit. Yeah, all the things that I just read are actually in here. Some people don't realize that the combatants actually has profile and very high definition, yes. Let's go through. Very high definitions, and I know thigh is a big subject. So, holy moly, yes. Zoom in. You guys can all try that. Try her out. Starting tomorrow. So, cards. I know. Everyone's just saying cards, please. Cards right now. Here we go. So let's go through our starting cards first. So before we do, she does have a new gimmick, and as you can tell, Veracity. What is this? Veracity. When hitting with an attack card, remember, it doesn't have to be her attack card. It can be the team's attack card. 40% fixed heal when you do damage. If the health is 50% or higher, 30% damage amount dealt by attack cards when... okay, that's a lot more attack when you have more than 50% HP. Which means that if you're doing more damage, you're getting more heal as well. So, oh, interesting. When the effect is activated, decrease the stack of Veracity by 1. So, a max 30 stacks. So, you can have up to 30 stacks. So, that's one. And there's another gimmick. There's another word added here called Predation. This is basically her ult, mealtime. It's 6, but don't worry, guys. We only get 3 AP. How can we get 6? Don't worry, guys. Predation. If in a Veracity state, 80% plus damage on the attack card. Once that is activated, it will get reduced stacks one by one. So those two words are going to be the keywords, Veracity and Predation for Narja. So let's go through one by one. She is indeed defense-based. I think we know someone who is also yellow, instinct defense-based, right? So maybe you can just instead of farming a whole new gear, maybe you can just use what you have and just move it to Narja. If you have Calipe. So, defense-based damage, okay. Heal, NA, I mentioned before in the story, so the name does come through in the basic cards. 2 Veracity on top of heals. So 2 cards, 2 healing cards. And also Shackles of Hunger. 36% defense-based damage times 3, so it's a 3 hit. And attunement, it's attunement. Some of you might be familiar, some of you might not be, depending on the combatant you have. Some of us do have attunement, some of us might not have played attunement. So attunement, when the card is drawn, activate the attunement effect. So when this card comes into your hand, when it's drawn, then it's 4 velocity on top. If you just activate it, you will just do damage. So, and there's, let's go through the cards first and then go through the epiphany. Bottomless hunger. The next 2 times, Veracity is activated, so only when you already have Veracity stacks. Decrease the cost of 1 random card in hand by 1 for 1 turn. Okay, so when you activate Veracity 2 times, and you can decrease the cost of 1 random card and 1, so you can decrease it twice when you use that Veracity. I think I know which combatant this could use pretty well. Because some combatants by passive cannot get AP, so you can, instead of getting AP, which you can't, like Chizuru, maybe you can reduce the cost of the card, which lets you use more cards, right? Zero cost gaming, nah, don't need it. If you already have Serenio, well, depends on who you have. Depends on who you have, right? So lots of Veracity cards. If voluntary control, if Veracity is fewer than 6 stacks, gain 6 Veracity. If you have more than 6 stacks, gain 2 predation. Again, predation, it's basically a huge damage buff. If it's and another one is that predation. If you only have predation and if you do not have Veracity, the predation count doesn't go down from what I know. And we'll get to test it later. So I'll tell you guys all about it. Here's another card, another defense-based damage, but AoE, Domain of Veracity. Attack card, but it's an AoE. Damage to all enemies, defense-based, increase tenacity damage. So there's a difference between tenacity damage, 100% taken of the target by 100% until their next ravage. So this could be very useful when you're trying to get that ravage, get the tenacity all the way down. So this could pair up really well with Serenio and some other combatants that uses up all the ravage. And again, mealtime. So this is like basically an ultimate. Why is it 6 costs? Let's read it. If the Veracity is decreased, which means if you use up Veracity using the stack, using attack, decrease the cost by 1 and add 30% heal amount, maximum 10. That's 300% heal amount. What? No, never mind. It's 30% the heal amount, maximum up to 10 until used. 192% defense-based damage to all enemies and heal 120%. And on top of that, you get 4 predation stacks as well. So it's a AoE damaging attack. So if you have Veracity, if you have used the Veracity already, mealtime from 6, it will go down to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's a retain card. So you can just use the stacks first and then use it when the cost is low later, okay? So that's the mealtime. So cards. Epiphany. Shekels of Hunger. Oh, look at those epiphanies. So first one is an attack, defense, so more damage, and attunement more Veracity. Second, Shekels of Hunger, lower cost, less damage as you can see. But at the start of the turn, if Veracity is activated 3 or more times in the previous turn, move to hand. So you don't have to physically draw this card. Attunement though, a lot less Veracity. Disappointed for 6 costs? You don't have to be. It's totally okay. Totally okay. You'll feel it. Most of the time, it doesn't stay on 6. Veracity, you get a lot of stacks. So 60% defense based damage times 3, add 1 hit for each ferocity owned. Okay, so a lot more damaging if you want a lot more damage on top. The fourth one, retain. Okay, decrease velocity by max 5 plus 40% damage amount to the next used attack card for each amount decreased. If 5 is decreased, 3 predation. So another way of getting predation. I told you again, predation is the way to get a lot more damage in stacks. It's like a really good morale in a way, like a times 4 almost. So fifth one, shield, decrease velocity by max 3. Repeat for each amount decreased. Okay, so those are 5 epiphanies. Let's go through the next. Bottomless Hunger. This seems like a really good card because it's going to reduce down other cards from the normal. Here, it's gain 3 velocity for the first. Next one, decrease cost of 2 random cards in hand by 1 for 1 turn. Okay, so if you just use the skill, you don't have to activate velocity at all. You just decrease the cost of 2 random cards, and it's a 0 cost. So maybe the second one looks pretty good. Unique, 1 cost though. When velocity is activated 3 times in 1 turn, decrease the cost of 1 random card in hand by 1 until used. Okay, and per time per turn. Fourth, Bottomless Hunger again. Retain, another retain. Lots of retains for Narja. For 1 turn, plus 100% defense-based damage. Okay, I don't actually know how much damage she's gonna do, so this might be good depending on her scales. Might not be. Fifth, a lead, so it can be reduced down to 0. 7 velocity, that's a lot of velocity stacks. For 1 turn, each time velocity is activated, plus 40% damage amount for the next meal time. So this one is a chain to meal time. Seems pretty good. Second, 2 is OP. Fourth, number 4 is not good. Goodbye, Mika. Okay. Guys, isn't it great to have all the epiphanies that I can have all the time to go through it with all of you guys and plenty of time to take screenshots, right? So I'm very grateful. Thank you, CGNT, for preparing all this. Let's go through voluntary control. Its velocity is fewer than 6 stacks, gain 9 velocity. Okay. If it's more than 6 stacks, gain 3 predation. Second, another mealtime related card, a 0 cost this time. If mealtime is in draw pile, move to hand. If in graveyard, 3 morale. What? 3 morale for 1 turn. Okay, so if mealtime is not used yet, you can bring it immediately with using the skill. But if you have already used the mealtime, then you get an extra morale. 3 morales, in fact. So it's a boost, damage boost card. Looks pretty good to me, honest. You can literally call mealtime. That's the ultimate. Third, for 2 turns each time, action count of the target is decreased 1 velocity. So looks pretty good. And fourth, unique of 10 stacks of velocity. Select 1 attack card. 1 predation each time that card is moved to hand. Oh, if you cycle really quick, then you can get a lot more predation. A lot of unique cards as well. So, and there's a limit, so you might have to be careful. The last one on the right, each time a basic card inflicts a hit, 1 velocity plus 50% damage amount to basic attack cards. This could be really nice to those combatant that actually uses a lot of basic attack cards like Mei Lin and who else that I can't think of. So this could be really good for the damaging combatant pair up with the damage source. And domain of velocity, let's go through the epiphany. First, 120% defense-based damage. On Ravage, more velocity, so okay. Number 2, for 2 turns, plus 100% defense-based damage taken by the target. So we do see some epiphanies that has pair up with more defense-based damage. So because remember guys, velocity is depending on the damage you get amount of heal back. So it seems like you can actually build her with some defense-based damage source. Let's see. Third, in the middle, 180% defense-based damage to all enemies when hitting the target with the next 5 turns. Heal 40%, so another sense of healing if you need extra heal on top of it. 4, what, 3 cost? Wait, retain. 384% defense-based damage to AoE. 384, a lot more damage, so this could be like a wave clearing. If granted, both Veracity and Privation activate one more time? Wow. But it's a 3 cost, so... Okay, so there's a bit of a drawback because of the cost. Okay. Okay, but if you can use the other card to reduce down the cost to 2, might be really good. But it's a retain, so you can actually keep it in your hand. So fourth could be some extra damaging tool if you're only having like a single target like a Chizuru, Serenio. If you don't really have Yuki, or if you don't want to use Yuki, you can actually have some AoE damage through Narja, it seems like. And the last one on the right, each time unique, each time mealtime is used, heal 200%. It's an upgrade, so once you upgrade it once, and you will constantly get extra healing whenever you use that mealtime. So, those are all the epiphanies. What do you guys think? Does she look like, did you guys go through and understand Veracity and Predation? You think like she is an ego skill? Wait a little bit, okay? Didn't scream at you guys, okay? Just wanted to communicate a little bit today. Okay, ego skill, okay. 10 Veracity, guys. 10 Veracity stacks. 250 defense-based damage. If mealtime is in graveyard, 5 Predation. Okay, so seems like there's a lot of pairing with the mealtime related. That's the ego still. The damage doesn't seem too great, but it gives 10 Veracity. So maybe after using the mealtime, you can immediately use the ego skill, get that 5 predation stack, and then use a couple of other cards to do more damage. I think that's really good as well. So that's her ego skill. Hunting method. And potentials. Yes, it's a new client. So it's all in here. So basics, when entering chaos, activate one epiphany. You guys all know this. That's basic card, a common card, unique card, all in there. So, and this one though, it's a basic card upgrade 2 Veracity to a defense response. So yeah, without this, it's just plain healing. But with this, you will get 2 Veracity cards, or the heal cards. And this one's for increased defense by 8%. That's a critical chance. And this one, of course, you guys wanted to know this first. Plus 5% heal amount to Narja's NA defense response. If Narja's defense is greater than 250, additional 5% to the modifier. The last one, unique stacks. Plus 10% damage amount to Veracity. Okay. If Narja's defense is greater than 300, plus 20% damage amount to Predation. So this one, I think it's a must. Extra damage to Veracity and Predation. Yeah, I think, yes, this was a must, man. I hope you guys have lots of materials left. I actually don't have any because of Serenio, but yes, she is indeed instinct. And let's go through. And manifest ego time. All right, this is the moment. Increase mealtime predation. Mealtime predation by 2. So, what was the mealtime predation? Default was 4. Default is 4, but with E1, you can get 2 more stacks. So I will actually, and then the second second manifest ego, when velocity decreases, when you use up, whenever you attack, you end up using the stack. So that's what it means. Has a 25% to gain 1 ferocity. So there's 1 in 4 chance to actually use it, but gain it immediately back. Okay, that's the E2. I know a lot of Protoss out there goes for E2 oftentimes. So, okay, that's a pretty, I think that's a pretty big perk. 25%. E3, increased predation's hunting method is predation gained if mealtime is in graveyard. So that's the ego. So the predation, you get more of it if mealtime is in graveyard, as mentioned in that ego. And E4, plus 30% damage amount to predation. So on the predation stack, you will do more damage with E4. E5 is increase the level of the basic unique common from the potentials by 3. And E6, at the end of the turn, deal 50% defense-based damage to a random enemy and heal 1% health for each predation decreased this turn. Okay, so if you ended up using 5 predation this turn, you will get 5% health back. So it's extra healing. And at the end of the turn, you will do another damage with E6. Okay. So for today's show, later I will have to do E2. So I will, let's keep her at E2 and test her out a little bit. So let's get up to E2. Ferocity decreases, has a 25% chance to gain 1 ferocity. So that's nice. So now, what do you guys think about her? Do you like her kid? She's really good. Seems really strong. Don't know. Have to try her out. Or what do you guys think? Do you have to see a little bit? Partner. Okay, guys. partner. This dude is noob. Come on. Come on, show our partner. Okay. Can we go to our partner page and show our partner first? Yes. There we go, guys. You just want to skip to the information, okay? Less talking, more info. Got it. Gaya, her passive, as you can see, increase the defense by 8 to 16%. And her passive, plus 20 to 40 defense-based damage for the assigned combatant distinct cards when using a unique attack card of the assigned combatant with an original cost of 6. Guys, original cost of 6. Plus 20 to 40% to damage. Yes, this is basically a pair to the mealtime. Amount to all allies. So you guys know what the deal is. And Eagle skill, Ice Wyvern's Roar, 60% damage-based damage times 4. Draw 1 of this unit's attack card. So, okay, it's a huge Narja buff for sure. And you will do more damage with the mealtime or original cost of 6. It's basically one perfect designed one for her. So that's Gaya. And of course, let's, 1 second, let's go through. Okay, that's basically the Gaya. So let's go through and see her in a lobby as well. So, wait. Got her lobby. Almost forgot about it. Yes, have a lot prepared for her. Oh, okay. Let's pretend no one else was there. Apply to lobby. Wait. Okay, let's get it go through. Wait.
待機してた。
Wait.
何？
Guys, just in case. Just in case. Wait, this one's actually... Wait, hold on. Oh, okay, 1 second. Because, okay, we got it, right? Okay, it's okay. We can get rid of everything else.
いらっしゃい。
1 second. We can just get it through. And let's go through everything because we actually have one video coming up very soon. We will go through. Yeah, 1 second. That's because this is a not actual in-game client. This is a testing client. So they do need to have it right away. So, okay, there we go. There we go. Someone help Onk? No, it was just immediately not there, not available, but they got it through. That's Narja. And I hope you guys like it. I'm doing more than liking it. So I did a little bit of cooking, let's just say. So another reason to get Narja right in there. So guys, I'm in fact alone in this room, so just be aware, take some time, stretch and sit in. Serenial was really good, but Narja, very different look as you can tell from her original white suit. And with that, we have that. So, and we have a special video actually ready for Narja. So let's play that video first.
強化完了。この力なら誰かを守ってあげられるかな。強化された力を見せてやる。私に力を貸して。まだ足りない。果てしない苦痛。一瞬で潰してあげる。いいよ、全部飲み込んで。意志が沈潜するとき、絶望は口を開ける。
ちゃんと見てなさい。
戦う一瞬で潰してあげる。何をする。果てしない苦痛。
ビシッとチューニングしよっと。うちに刀なしと行こっか。バットうちのバットじっとしててね。うちにバット
戦いいよ、全部飲み込んで。戦うじまだ。
打ちましょう。集中。
何をする。一瞬で潰してあげる。
コバルトウィンターゲットロック。コバルトライト。
戦いいよ、全部飲み込んで。意志が沈潜するとき、絶望は口を開ける。狙います。殲滅。コバルト殲滅。どんな敵でも徹底的に排除いたします。 たまに昔を振り返って後悔するの。私がもっと強かったら何かが変わっていたかもしれないのにって。 あんたにもそういう時あるのかな。
What do you guys think? Animations are pretty well. As you could tell, the stacks were right next to her on top, as you can tell. And depending on if you have predation or just ferocity, the stack count will go down. It's not just her attack cards, it's every single attack card in your team counts as a veracity stack. Did you guys like that? Waifu? She looks cool. Good heal and support. Yeah, she's a really good support. She also does damage. But if her teammate combatant is doing damage, the veracity stack's also used. So just by having those stacks, she could be very well used, as you can tell. Definitely need good healer. Thanks, Deb. Mika can go on a vacation now. Oh man. So I hope you guys like that video, but not just that, we will actually go through and have her in-game play. In-game play. So you can actually meet her and Gaya very soon, right after the maintenance. And there's some time. You can go for the raid up rescue and pick up Narja and Gaya. If you're lacking some support, extra damage, if you thought, okay, I already have a really good deck with Mika, I want to use someone else, some other controller that can do sustain, I think Narja is going to be a really good combatant for the team coming up. And I promise that I'll show you a lot more in gameplay. So let's go through in game. So this is a simulation, as you can tell. And we got something else new on top right. It was just two. Technical training, hyperspace, and then the Spiral Tower of Screams beta. So this is a huge new content. Spiral Tower of Streams, as previously announced in the showcase. For now, it will be in the beta. You can use the save data that you have gathered from other chaos to beat this content, Spiral Tower of Screams. As you can tell, you can go in and you can try it 5 times a week. Let's go through and go through. So, as mentioned in the roadmap, but just in case you missed it, it's if you go in, there are 5 waves. So you don't have to go 1 and beat the entire thing, go back out, go to 2, go in and go beat it, go back out and go for 3. It's going to be 5 waves, so you're beating 5 at a time. So let's look at the distortion effect. The monster that appears possesses all attribute weakness, so you don't have to specify which attribute to have it go through the weakness. Defense-based damage is increased by 100%. Okay, you got it. I think everyone understands. The maximum number of cards that can be created per turn is 12. Okay. Maximum number of cards per card that can be created per turn is 12. So there's a bit of a limit to what you can actually do. So we'll see. Give this guy a drink? Yes. Guys, running a show alone with all of you guys in the new patch note, not an easy drill. So there's a set of rules here. So you can all tell there's somewhat of a limit. So we'll start from 1 to 5. And this was announced in the roadmap. But for now, in this update, we will, as a beta, we will have it announced as announced. We will have up to only for the first 50 until first 50, and there will be more coming in the later updates. The CGN team wanted to have a perfect update with 1 overall until the very end, over 100 levels. But for now, this is beta. We only have up to 50, and we would like to apologize that not having a full update content as promised was not kept. And we will tell you later again, but we'd like to apologize in advance, and we'd like to have a better spec and updates coming in the later updates as well. So let's go through and see. So I've already, it seems like you can try at level 75, 85, 26. So I think we should try out from 26. So let's go through enter. And we do have certain decks for these characters. This is going to be the team that we'll be using to go through Spiral Tower of Streams today. Starting from 26, level 95. And there are a couple of decks. Let's go through the cards first. So, yeah, because this is the not patched client yet. The Epiphany signs are not there. Some of them are not there, so just bear with me and understand. But these cards are already, a lot of these cards are actually has been going through the chaos and made specifically for the run today. So the attack card and the heal card is already gone. So copied, and the Mew even has some. Yeah, the Forbidden card inside as well. And that's the Chizuru cut. So a lot of Oni hunt. And Epiphany, create 2 Moon Slash. Decrease the cost by 1 until used. So the Moon Slash will be 0. The basic attack card. And the Ray, as you can tell, it's a lot more draw focused, heals, and some morales, as you can see. Oh, it's only 2 morales. So for the run, it seems like I do need to adjust this a little bit as well. We'll have it to E2. And Ray, I'm sure a lot of you guys also has Ray. So Ray, we will keep her at E6. Let's just quickly go through that. E2? E2 was the promised section before going through. So E2 Narja, E2 Chizuru, and E6 Ray is going to be the drill. Again, the cards. So here we go. Let's go through 26 to 30. Before 25, it's a little too. Okay. So first wave of 26. So let's go through some more draw first. Oh. What? Really? No Narja at all? So let's go through a few more draws first then. Okay, this is an upgrade. Each time a basic card, flick 1 hit, 1 velocity. So let's use this and have Oni Hunt. So we can use that basic card. So for now, as you can tell, velocity stacks is stack 0. Oh, that didn't kill. As you can tell, the stack going up and going down at the same time. Oh, did you just realize that because that slash was actually 2 attack hits, right? So it uses up 2 stacks of velocity. No more AP for now, so let's go through. Stacks Shackles of Hunger. Add 1 hit for each 4 velocity owned. Let's go through the upgrade. Oh, this is the key card again. 3 velocity. when you use 2 Veracity, you will get the card AP reduced. So Moon Slash, attack 2, let's see what happens. As you can tell, Shadow of the Moon and Shackles of Hunger just got its cost reduced. Yep, just like that. So for now, first, oh wait, pretty well done. And Mew Time, this has been reduced down from 6. Did you guys realize? So you can just keep this card until you have a gigantic wave like this, and then use it later on. Want me to just go for it? Okay, let's have a morale boost, and then go for it. Okay. That's some pretty good damage, I'd say, right? So there's a second AoE as well, so just nuke. Done, but this is, again, pretty good. That also does some good amount of healing. Good amount of healing as well. So it seems like but the meal time is really good. But before that, bottomless hunger seems to be one of the key. What the heck? This is too good. That's a support. That's not a support. Yeah, it seems like it is a support. It is a support actually. So, oh, no one saw that. So I'll just quickly kill that. So 7 Veracity, I'll just use that as well. And it seems like I can just go through a lot. The cost did go down from one of our skills, reducing down the AP. So let's just focus on the main stacks. And just go through the first set of waves. Extra morale, and we'll just finish up with Chizuru. Use Eagle skill already? Okay. 10 Veracity if mealtime is in graveyard, 5 predation. Nicely done. Against stacks. So this is the Chizuru team in a way and a support. So the damage seems to be really good. And okay, lots of waves, lots of monsters in the wave. So let's rank up. Veracity max 30, so going up to 16. Let's focus on extra damage for now. For now, let's hit the AoE first and then go through one by one. Okay, good stacks. Nice. As the waves go through, it will get much harder, is what I was told. Okay, let's have an upgrade. Just go through the quick Oni hunt. So as you can tell, 14 Veracity stacks. Max 30. Every hit, every slash from Chizuru, it's going down. But remember, her E2 was gained back the Veracity by 25%. So you can tell the number going back down and up. So she's a really good support and heal. So right next to the damage, you can see that heal is going through. So we're already back to full health. That's a big hit. That actually did a lot of damage, so I'm a little freaked. But don't worry.
何をすれば
More heal.
積んで潰してあげる
And let's go through one more heal stack and go for the final wave. Ah. Thorns. Ugh. Red Thorn. When being hit, 40% fixed damage to the combatant and reduce Red Thorn by 1. Okay. So, gotta think a little bit. Let's put her in shackles.
戦う準
We
備
already have mealtime. And mealtime is a big heal as well. So, maybe use that mealtime a little later.
切らねば
Let's focus on single target damage for now. It's a retain, so I will use it after taking some damage.
決断を参ります
See? The thorns doing some damage to me.
決断を
So it's a good idea to keep that healing card in your hand. Shadow of the Moon also, when it's plus, it also does some healing. So let's just get some healing first. With the Veracity, so it's not like 400, 500 heals, but I think it's really good to keep in mind. 1,000, okay. Let's just keep it at that for now. Skip. Ah! Perfect time to use that mealtime, right?
戦う準備はできているよ
But let's get some morale up, some boost first, and then use it, okay?
何をすればいいの
Use it, upgrade.
呼びましたか
Yeah, why not?
全部の
Whoo! And the heals quickly coming in, but I'm gonna take some big chunk of damage soon enough, so. But I'm not too scared because I have 18 Veracity stacks, so
決断を
only
深い暗闇へ
increase the basic attack damage because it's gonna take a while.
決断を容赦はしません
17,000. Okay, I'm stacking pretty well. Oh, I can break. Oh, and it cannot be targeted. Okay, come on. So because of all those stacks, Chizuru is doing lots of extra damage.
呼びました。任せてください。
Now let's draw a few more. And should be able to finish.
使ってでも
And that's the first 5 waves. Not first 5, but from 26 to 30. So that screams. Those are going to be the screams for. Should we go through one more? So we have up to 50 for now in beta, and for if you go to level 40s, it's 135. It gets very hard as you go up. So that's gonna take some time. No, show rewards, do the hardest. No, okay, I'll take your word. I'll take your word. Reward info, it's not final, so we will go through. I will go through, but it's not final. So these are the reward, but keep in mind the reward and everything. When you actually have the patch tomorrow and goes in, things are subject to change because this is still beta. No more. Understandable, guys. Perfect. I will take feedback. Okay, I will take feedback. Feedback. That's important. As communication is the key in 2026. I get it, guys. I get it. Oh, yeah. So Spiral. Do you think it seemed easy because I had the deck collected and it was also E2 for a couple of them. But you might run through some challenges, I'm pretty sure, as you go through, when you go into like 30, 35, all the way to 50. Hope you guys have fun time going through the Spiral Tower of Screams. And as promised, QOL. Yes. Can we have the next screen up, please? Next, major updates. It's time, guys. So let's go through the major updates. Thank you, G-Clef. Good job. So, a story skip feature has been added. Thank you. Story skip has been added. So, I'm sure a lot of you guys, I'm sure everyone wants to go through the story and learn about, understand the story and all the background. As many players enjoy reading, but that said, but on the other side, there are players that might go through the story and get into the action. Just go through the gameplay as soon as possible. So that is there. So alongside with the story skip, also on top of that, speed up function. Not the one you have right now, the fast forward button. That doesn't actually do much. Actual speed up button will be there, guys. And trust me, it's actually the fast forward, not the fast forward button you have in game right now. It's a speed up button will be there. So it's gonna be a lot faster. So which means for the story and also the unidentified area, those dialogues, the things that you have to go through when you go through Chaos, it'll be much faster. So that's a big plus. Will be a big upgrade. Will be improved. And I know a lot of protos out there had some complaints saying, okay, we're watching this over and over again. Can we make this faster? So we will have up to 2 times, 3 times button where the fast forward button is at now. So that is it. And we do have the UI improvement in a big way, in a big way. And we'd actually like to show you guys some of that. So just bear with me. So as you can tell, the story skip button, and as you can see, times 3. So those areas going to be much faster. And memory fragment UI improvement. See those icons? So when you display all currently equipped memory equipment, combatant valid option highlight, which means that if you have like an instinct character, those instinct will be highlighted. So making sure you have the right equipment for the right attribute. So that's going to be a big plus. So, and continuous upgrade feature will be added, a display option, upgrade count. Oh, those are going to be the +2 that you can tell. And not just that, let's go in game and show. I think we can show all that in game. So as you can tell, there are little of these icons. I think we have to get used to these icons. They will be added for you to easily memorize which set it is going to be. And as you can tell on the right, +1, +3, which means that +1, +3 has been upgraded. So you don't have to remember exactly what was upgraded. So this is much better. And this is a big upgrade. Instead of tapping 1 at a time, upgrade 5. Voila. Thank God, right? Oh, yes. And as you can see, 1, because since you want to, if you are upgrading all 5 at the same time, you want to see which one was actually the upgraded version. 1 went into critical damage and +3 onto attack. So those are going to be the UI changes. Let's go. Yes, pretty fast. Devs never disappoint me. And as you can tell, you can all see the set. You can actually compare as well. You can actually do the comparison of the one before and one after. As you can see, equipped and the one you're going to change. So those are going to be the changes. When you go into memory fragment, I know there was lots of frustrations. I hope this resolved some of the issues that you had in game. So I think this is much better to visually for you to understand what's better, what's worse, and what's the set that you're going to be choosing from here on and out. So those are going to be the moments. And this is a big feature. Here, when you upgrade, here, let's say you go through an upgrade and, oh, that's a fail. There's a button right here. Discard a state. And then you upgrade one more. So when you go into dismantle, there's another auto register that says discard. And then you can immediately just get that right away, easy, and get that dismantled. So it's going to reduce a lot of your reduce down a lot of your time going through the dismantle and finding all the pieces, because it looks all the same. I have to click on each one, but instead you can manually identify and get these going through. So it's a big UI update overall. Thank you so much, developers, for this update. I think this was much needed. And that's not all. We have simulation reward distribution improvements. Guys, instead of going through all 3 waves, now you can actually do up to 5 and in one wave of things. It will actually, so before you had to repeat simulation battle 3 times, but with this update the system is being adjusted so the rewards from a single battle are scaled instead. So as you can see, in-game, can we have in-game game? No, not yet. Okay, so you can do up to, instead of 3, you can do 5. So you can use up to 100. So that will be nicely done. So you don't have to go through all 3 waves. It's just one wave. Depending on how many times you set, you can use a lot more energy. So a lot less of time that you have to spend farming, because farming and gearing, farming for materials, I know it took some time. So that's a big plus. And on top of simulation, next we have one more. Agent, a vertical view feature added. This was actually requested since the beginning. And I know a lot of you guys also play on mobile. And that's my main play device as well. I play on mobile when I'm on the move oftentimes, and oftentimes on PC. So vertical view feature will also be added. The full body live 2D live will option be added. So as you can see, you can go, as we've seen before, the plus minus button. You can actually get that in a vertical mode as well. So, and then next we have more. Waypoint loot acquisition. What is this? So loot reward can now be obtained starting at waypoints. So before, you can only get the rewards for the first boss and the second boss in the chaos, right? But in the middle, there are waypoints that you can go back out and come back in. But there were moments where you, let's say you're going through and there are certain epiphanies you want, but it just didn't come out. And you want to escape, but you do want to use that 4 out of 4 stacks at least once. So on the waypoint, for each waypoint, there will be a certain amount of loot that you can actually use in the middle. So even if you don't get the epiphany you want, you can still in the middle. When you escape from the chaos, you just get nothing out of it, right? So instead of that, you can actually get something for your gameplay, at least a little bit. So there's another save point in a way in the middle, just in case you don't, let's say you don't get the epiphanies, or you're not doing well, you want to reset, but you do want to use up those 4 out of 4 stacks because you are lacking some time or whatever the case is. So this should increase player freedom and improve both enjoyment and reward satisfaction of chaos exploration overall. And that's the waypoint loot. And can we go through the next update? Oh, Epionet Center. Intensified breakdown scenarios added. What is this? Oh, so it seems like a new visual sequence has been added for mental treatment sessions at the Epionet Center. This is called Advanced Intensified Breakdown. Depending on the dialogue choices, sometimes you actually don't get up to the percent you want. Depending on the choices you make, entering on intensified breakdown is now possible. If this state is triggered, the counseling session immediately ends, and the recovery must be done through the chaos neutralization device. As a result, the affinity gained from counseling will be significantly reduced. So you do need to think a little bit more on which one you want to choose. You do want to have a higher percent of chance. So it does seem like you will have a lot more options to choose as well if you look on the left side. So this means that you do need to be careful choosing those options. So I do actually liked, this was one of the key points of Chaos Zero Nightmare, the breakdown. So I do like having this option. Even though I could get it wrong, I would actually like to see, wait, if we get the intensified breakdown, do we also get those extra rewards? I actually don't know. That's a question that I have. So we'll find out after the patch tomorrow all together. Okay, that's pretty cool. And we have more. Oh, new trauma code for Narja and excuse me, Luke. I know there are lots of Luke lovers out there. Luke lovers, type W. This is the moment. Luke lovers. I know some of you just have randomly like Luke E6. I did not laugh. I also have some Lukes, and not my main for now, but it's always a W. So new trauma code. Luke, my boy, yes. Finally, my boy Luke. W. Luke, my goat, yes. Got it. Perfect. So that's also going to be added. So along with the new trauma code like Luke and Combatant with the Mystique, you'll learn more about the relation between Narja, Haku, and Gaya. You'll get to take a closer look at how Narja, who grew up enduring countless experiments, comes to understand a human emotion like family and friendship, and what experiences shaped the trauma she carries today. Similarly, Luke's trauma code will reveal parts of his horrifying past. I wonder what that is, so I will certainly make sure to go through. Even without even realizing it, he led his comrade into some deadly situations. So it seems like the new trauma code for Narja and Luke are going to be very, very interesting. And let's go through next. We have more. Who is this? I almost didn't realize. Amir, special lobby. Last time I believe we had Ray introduced. This time it's Amir. Holiday car wash. She has a total different look, so almost looks a little different. Yo, Amir. So true to her neat and orderly personality, her new illustration feature Amir's washing the investigations unit vehicle. Very visually appealing, right? Too much clothes? Guys, behave. Looks pretty cool. It's always good to have an extra special lobby for everyone. So be sure to look forward to these combatant special lobby as well in the future. So those are going to be it for now. And alongside with Amir's, this we don't have the graphics for this, but listen to this. Alongside with Amir's updates, Bond story, the stories for Maylin and Magna are also to be scheduled to be updated as well. So make sure to go through those combatants, Maylin and Magna. So that's going to be another update that we have. And next is the major Codex update. That's big. Let's go through because this was one of the big roadmap announced update. Improved so that the Zero System Codex merge grade is unlocked based on the chaos difficulty cleared in Galactic Disaster. So it seems like the difficulty cleared for the event Galactic Disaster is merging into the Codex. So you don't have to separately go through the level and get this update increased. Oh, so that's very nice. Increase the level of gained when clearing the zero system codex. So sometimes it took a lot of time going through the increased level, leveling up the codex. It seems like there's a lot higher chance for the level upgrade, going for the higher level difficulty. And the third, adjusted appearance rate of codex, through codex merging and clearing. Increased chance for the legendary. Oh, so before, from what I understood, there was very small chance to go into tier like T13, 14, but that has been adjusted, so there's increased chance for the legendary tiers to come out. So that's going to be another adjustment. Fourth, improved so that more challenging penalties appear at higher chaos grades, allowing dice with higher save data value tiers to appear. Sometimes when you went in, there were just less tier, not too much higher tier, and it took a lot more time to go through. So it seems like a lot more challenging improvements has been made. And the last one, Codex merging costs 50% discount event. After the maintenance tomorrow, until the end, until February 4th, before the maintenance. So, and from what I know, it was it 72,000? There was some cost to it. So there was some cost to it. So that will be reduced down. So when you're trying a lot more of these codex, you're not running through any difficulty going through, having a lot more less resources to use it for somewhere else. So those are going to be the updates for now. So how did you guys like through the major updates so far? Oh, okay. Oh, this is something new. Developer note preview. Oh, there will be another developer note preview describing the Codex unique option update details, and also balance patch. Oh, that's coming soon, isn't it? Okay. Balance patch details will be happening on the developer notes preview. That will be available late January. Guys, this tells me that there might be a lot of details that they have to write it out as a developer note. So make sure to check that out. That will be available late January. So make sure to check that out. So we're not done yet, but so developer notes preview will be available. So let me 1 second. Let me just move that. So what did you guys think so far? We went through Narja. We went through lots of update functions together. Oh, oh yeah, there were a lot, right? There were a lot of things that we went through today. And because we did promise the Spiral Tower of Screams to be fully functional, but because right now it's in beta, we would like to apologize again. And for the compensation, 500 crystals for everyone. We'd like to apologize again, not being able to have the perfect content updates, but we will do our best to have the perfect updates later on, but here's the compensation instead. So claim period, that's there. It seems like that will be available. 500 crystals for everyone. That will be in your... I want 501 crystals. I wish as well, guys. So, and there's a lot of events. So let's go through the events. Oh, so it's actually a lot more than what I thought. Along with the various improvements that we just covered, emergency rescue protocol, check-in event, rescue anchor times 10. I know after Serenio, trying to get a lot of manifest ego. I think this is a good upgrade. Please give us more anchors in the future. Galactic News Network, Galactic Disaster Season 2 preview. Some crystal events right there. So lots of events. Overdrive simulation, double currency events, man. Hey guys, I have a proposition. Not just the double currency. When do we get the double a memory fragment event. That is not in the script. Can we have that in the future, please? Please, please? Okay. And maybe in the future. I wish as well. Guardian of the Ark Growth Support Event, Crystal 480. So a lot of crystals, and on top of that, we do have the compensation as well of 500. So, right? So there's a lot of events will be available as well. Lots of tabs will be available once we go through the patch tomorrow. So make sure to check out all the events and don't miss it. Sometimes you run out of time and you might be missing a few. So, and guys, okay, there's a survey. Now live. Is it already in game? Okay. There's a survey in game. Oh, guys, this one gives out 200 crystals. Everyone go through this event and sent to the participating server account after the survey period ends. So make sure to do the surveys, guys. This one matters, and this one matters a lot because I previously said in the previous broadcast as well, because the team, Guess Your Nightmare team, always listen close to the voices of our Protoss, striving to improve many aspects of the game. So, together, more details and the feedback from everyone. They really want to take the survey and gather the feedback. Guys, they're really trying hard to get it sorted out, which one should be on top, which one do we go through first and get it done with, so it's delivered first. So make sure to do this because it's not just for the feedback, you get crystals. So I think this is a must. So I hope you guys had fun. Guys, do not go anywhere because I was very silent and lonely. So the Chaos Zero Nightmare team has prepared someone very special for today's broadcast. We do have a special guest. Let's welcome the special guest. 들어와주시면 되겠습니다. For the first time in Global, we do have the director of Chaos Zero Nightmare, Seung-yeon Choi, in the house. 글로벌 인사드리고 앉아주시면 좋겠습니다. 일단 저희 글로벌 퍼스트 분들께 한번 인사 부탁드리겠습니다.
네, 안녕하세요. 라이브 디렉터 최승현입니다. 이렇게 인사를 드릴 수 있게 되어 굉장히 감회가 새로운데요. 오늘 성심성의껏 잘 인사드리고 가도록 하겠습니다. 감사합니다.
Hello to all our Protoss, global Protoss. I am the director of Chaos Zero Nightmare, Seung-yeon Choi. It's my first time saying hello, and I hope we have a great time and going through today. I'm a little nervous as well. 오늘 이렇게 만나뵙게 돼서 정말 감사합니다. So, since we have him, I think the best choice of action to do is to hello, boss. Hello. Thank you for the game. 이렇게 굉장히 많은 분들이 지금 반겨주고 계신데요. 네, 일단 디렉터님 와주셔서 정말
네네.
감사하고요.
감사합니다.
오신 김에 조금 이렇게 이쪽으로 좀 더 모시겠습니다. 이렇게 채팅 지금 보이시죠?
네네네.
네, 화력이 장난 아닙니다. 네네, 많은 분들이 또 페이커라고
왜?
모르겠습니다. 헬로 버스 오신 김에
네네.
이번 업데이트도 굉장히 많고 그렇기 때문에 좀 어떻게 보면 좀 작은 Q&A 같은 세션 가지는 게 어때요? So since we have director Che here, so let's go through have like a mini Q&A that we'd like to have. So we love you, director. Thank you for the game. So there are lots of things. So we will actually take light questions, guys, from chat. So what are some of the questions that you have for Director Che? The chat's pretty fast, so throw your questions. I'll pick it up and I'll translate to the director. Subs don't need, I'll translate it, guys, so it's okay. 저 채팅 좀 너무 빠르게 올라오기는. 중간에 뭐 What's your favorite combatant 이런 것도 있어서 가장 좋아하시는 캐릭터가 있으실까요 개인적으로?
오를레아입니다. 오를레아.
So as mentioned in the roadmap and other, Orlia is our favorite
그렇죠,
combatant.
오를레아.
Yeah, on top, right? 그리고 저번에 오늘 유튜브 커뮤니티 글 올라갔을 때도
네.
예, 가장 먼저 이렇게 올라갔던 글이 있는데 최근에 유저분들에서 이렇게 게임 플레이를 하다가 커넥션 이슈가 가끔씩 있어서
네네.
네, 그 커넥션 에러라고 뜨면서 이렇게 뭐
네.
서버 이슈가 조금 있었던 것 같은데요. 혹시
그렇죠.
그 부분
네.
좀 개선이 되고 있나요?
네, 저희가 아무래도 런칭한 지 얼마 안 됐다는 핑계는 사실 핑계죠. 그 부분은 계속해서 개선해 나가고 있고 이번 에러를 통해서 좀 로그를 많이 쌓아서 문제 현상을 많이 파악을 했어요.
알겠습니다.
그래서 앞으로는 좀 이런 일이 좀 없도록 더 주의하도록 하겠습니다.
네. So first question was actually I read from the community post. The most popular thumbs up question was there's some connection error in game going through, and so is that being noticed? Is that being resolved? And as with that issue, the team has gathered lots of logs along with the connection issue, and that's being solved in the team as well. So that improvement will be coming soon. Very. 진짜 많은 질문들이 there are lots of questions. 이거 안 할 수가 없겠는데요. 콜라보는 혹시 조심스럽게 한번 여쭤봐도 될까요?
콜라보는
네.
논의 중인 게 있습니다.
있어요. 네.
논의 중인 게 있어서
네.
근데 아직까지는 논의 단계라서 이걸
네, 알겠습니다.
구체적으로 말할 수가 없어. 특히나 콜라보 같은 경우는
네,
뭐
그렇죠.
여러 이슈가 있기 때문에
네.
그래서 좀 확정되는 대로 좀 빠른 시일 내에 공개해드리도록 할 예정입니다.
So there are way too many chat about collabs. So there's one being discussed at the moment, but it's still being a discussed phase. Then he cannot. Of course, it's only being discussed. So nothing secured, nothing promised. So as soon as it's some promises are made, some going through, then we will. The team will try to deliver as soon as possible with the news update in the future. So. 네, 그런 것도 있고 또 다른 질문이 중간에도 방송 중간에도 좀 올라온
네네.
게 있는데 일단 글로벌 분들은 아무래도 많이 영어로 게임을 하고 있다 보니까 뭐 중간에 UI에서 영어가 다 안 나오는 그런 이슈나 뭐 카드 영어 표현이 조금 뭐 쉽게 이해하기가 조금 힘들다는 그런 표현이 좀 있었거든요.
맞습니다.
그런 것들도 뭐 로컬라이제이션이라고 하죠. 그런 게 조금 변화가 언제쯤 도착이 될 건지 알고
네네.
싶다고 하네요.
우선 버튼 사이즈 같은 경우는
네.
저희가 이제 국문으로 구현하다 보니까 로컬 그 번역 됐을 때 좀 오버하거나 이런 부분을 좀 놓친 게 분명 있어요. 근데
네네.
이거를 항상 이제 번역에 기대기보다는 지금 시스템적으로 애초에 뭐 가변이 된다거나 롤링이 된다거나 식으로 시스템적인 개선을 좀 진행할 예정이고요. 그 다음에 뭐 카드 효과가 이런 게 좀 미흡한 부분은 국문부터가 좀 빨리 픽스가 되어야 이제 충분히 번역하고 좀 오번역 없는지 이런 거 검토할 시간이 확보가 되는데
네네.
그 부분은 픽스를 저희가 조금씩 매 버전마다 당겨지고 있어요.
네네.
그래서 앞으로는 점점 더 좋아질 거라고 약속드리도록 하겠습니다.
So the question was, there are lots of global protoss playing, of course, in English, and there are some UIs where the entire text is not shown and it's cut, so you can't tell. And there are some wording that is not too clear exactly on some of the gears, some of the skills, and we have to go through a lot of trials to actually fully understand what it actually means. So will there be better localization in the language and the UI fixes? And the answer was, first the UI was made in Korean, so I know there are some, the team is aware of that issue, so in the future there will be some UI fixes on the font or the UI size, so the entire description is fixed and captured so you can visually see it throughout. And in terms of localization, still the team is working on the update, and as we go through more updates, the schedule is being pulled a day or two at a time, so as the progress goes a little faster, the localization team will have some more time to actually go through these fixes. So it's being pulled, so that's a good news. So and the localization changes will come in the future. as well. So 좀 네, 다 굉장히 좋은 뉴스를 많이 가지고 오셨네요. 그리고 또 질문 또 받아볼까요? So let's take more questions from the chat. What about the story rework? 그 스토리 리워크나 이런 거는 좀 언제쯤 네 어떻게 현재 지금 진행이 되고 있을까요?
네, 지금 작업 중에 있고
네네.
방향성도 다 잡혀서 이제 집필을 하고 계시고요. 시나리오 작가분께서 아마 상반기 중으로는 개선이 될 것 같습니다.
So within the first half of the year, it seems like the new story rework seems to be the scheduled to be coming soon. So just be aware in mind. 하나만 더
네네.
한두 개 더 받아도 될까요?
네네.
So let's take a few more questions and okay, Epiphany reroll. Okay, I think we do have to ask for that. 네, 번뜩임, 힌트김 그 리롤 펑션이
네.
이제
네네.
나중에 추가된다고
네.
말씀해 주셨는데 언제쯤 추가될까요 혹시?
그렇게 오래 기다리지 않으셔도 됩니다. 시즌 2 때 추가가 되고요.
오, 네.
번뜩임 리롤은 정확하게 설명하면 이제 번뜩임 리롤이라는 표현보다는 번뜩임을 다시 번뜩임을 하는 건데, 그러니까 그 번뜩임 창에서 한 번에 리롤을 하는 게 아니라 이제 어떤 다시 번뜩임 할 수 있는 기회가 생깁니다.
그럼 세 개 중에 하나를 바꾸는 게 아니라 다 바꿀 수 있는 그런 느낌?
그렇죠. 그곳에서 도착하면은 내가 원하는 번뜩임된 카드를 다시 번뜩임 할 수 있는 거죠.
Oh, so with the Epiphany, so it's not exactly a reroll. It's like an actual, the entire new Epiphany. So instead of just rolling like one, it seems the next updates. First of all, he said that's to be updated in season 2, and the new set of Epiphany will actually come out. So first I was expecting like just one reroll, but it's a new set of Epiphanies. 그러니까 하나만 이렇게 바꾸는 줄 알았는데 세트로 아예 세 개로 나오는 그런 느낌인 건가요?
그러니까 좀 더 부연 설명드리면 사실 시즌 2의 내용이라서 구체적으로 지금 설명해드리기가 좀
네네, 알겠습니다.
난감한데,
네네.
그러니까 번뜩임된 카드를 다시 번뜩임 얼마든지 다른 걸로 바꿀 수 있다.
So you have a lot more chances to actually get the epiphany that you want, very likely. So it's he cannot say too many details because that's to be updated in season 2. But that's going to be the hint, the answer.
조금 더 부연 설명드리면
네네.
이 자리에서 구체적으로 말씀 못 드린 게
네네.
죄송해서
네네.
시즌 2 쇼케이스를 이제 조만간 할 거예요. 1월 말쯤에.
네네.
그때 이제 아마 상세한 내용을 확인할 수 있을 것 같습니다.
알겠습니다. So he would like to apologize that he cannot disclose too many details at this moment, but at the end of January there will be developer showcase, and a lot more details will be released in that update. So in that developer notes. So make sure to tune into that. That will be revealed at the end of January. So, 질문이 일단 끝없이 올라오고 있습니다. 진짜 디렉터님이 이렇게 또 처음 모시게 돼서 굉장히 질문들이 많은 것 같은데, so I know you guys have a lot of questions because it's the first time having the director. 또 혹시 눈에 띄시는 질문이 이런 게 있을까요? 이런 장비 파밍에 대해서 조금 질문이 좀 몇 개 보여가지고요. So the equipment, the fragment, 뭐 장비 파밍에 대해서 뭐 조금 더 쉬운 방법이나 이런 미래에 좀 바뀌는 게 있을까요? 지금 좀 아무래도 코스트도 좀 많고 장비 파밍이 쉽지 않다 이런 얘기가 있는 것 같습니다.
우선은 장기적으로는 그 장비를 제작할 수 있는 재화를 공급량을 좀 더 많이 늘리려고 해요.
네네.
사실 육성하는 과정에서 그게 충분히 공급이 되어서 처음에 육성하는 재화가 장비 쪽이 아니라 이제 육성 쪽에 소진이 됐어야 되는데 에테르가
네네.
지금은 그 부분이 좀 미약해서 장비 쪽에 많이 흘러갔다 보니까 그 부분은 늦게라도 좀 상시 보상을 통해서 좀 많이 제공하려고 하고 있습니다.
The ether was ether was supposed was actually, because it's an early game, was actually used a lot not just for getting the gears, it was used for the material farming. So it does there's certainly a lack of ether in that way. So in the future there will be a lot more ways to actually get those type of gear in game. Was the answer? Yeah. 그렇게 확실히 아무래도 초반이다 보니까 또 처음 시작하시는 분들은 아무래도 배터리가 좀 모자르거나 그런
네, 당연히
이슈가 있어서 좀
네네.
이런 질문이 있었던
네네.
것 같습니다. 그리고 이런 거 재밌네요. 길드 시스템 이런 질문도 있거든요. 길드나 이런 좀 다른 퍼스트 분들과 이런 뭔가 인터랙션 할 수 있는 그런 시스템이 또
그렇죠. 그런 시스템 뭔가 좀 로망이 있잖아요.
네네.
저희도 뭐 안 한다 이런 측면보다는 사실 좀 길드 시스템을 그냥 단순히 가져올 수는 있는데 어떻게 카제나에 맞게 재밌게 소화할 수 있을까를 좀 고민 중이라서
네네.
아직은
아,
구체적으로
일단-
말씀드리기는 어렵습니다.
아, 네네, 알겠습니다. 일단 네, 그 정도로
네.
그 정도로 전달하겠습니다. So for now, guild system, they're thinking about a way what would be the best fit or what would be the best type of guild system or some type of like a family or team system in a CZN. So that's still just being discussed at the moment. So nothing promised for now. 그리고 오늘 이렇게 나와주셔서 너무 감사하다고 이렇게 많은 분들이 또
얼마든지, 네.
굉장히 중요한 질문입니다. 마지막으로 한 번 더 물어보겠습니다. 나중에도 또 이렇게 나와주셔서
예.
질문 또 드릴 수 있는 기회가 좀 있을까요?
네, 얼마든지 원하신다면 퍼스트 분들이 원하시면 저는 얼마든지 준비가 돼 있습니다.
Oh, so the question was, will there be future moments like this that we can ask more questions? And then the answer was, of course, as Protos, that I can tell that there are a lot of questions. I would love to come back and answer a lot more questions in the future.
오늘
오늘 이렇게 함께 해주셔서 정말 감사하고 일단 시간이 많이 지났으니까
네.
오늘 Q&A는 한 이 정도로
네.
일단 진행해보고 일단 방송을 한번 마무리해 보겠습니다. So that'll be it for the mini Q&A that we have with the director, guys. Thank you so much for all the questions and thank you, director, for coming out on the show to directly answer. I know there are lots of questions. I'm sorry I couldn't go all through the questions, but he has promised that he will come out and there will be a lot of questions I think answered in the end of January developer notes. So make sure to tune into that when that comes out, and he will also come out in the future lives as well for the global channel. So so for today we have extra viewing rewards, extra 500. This is not the same as a compensation. This is another live viewing event reward. 500 crystals, a store for 7 days, so make sure to claim it in game. And with that, I think that is almost everything that we have for today. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much, Protos, for watching. And I know you guys are very hyped about Narja, and I hope we have delivered what you guys wanted. For sure, we went through all the epiphanies. And in game, I know there was a panic moment for me. But make sure to give us feedback about the broadcast, about the game. Make sure to do in-game survey, which gives you crystals as well. So the team gets all the feedback in way. So I was very grateful to have me going through all of it. I will also try to improve for the next broadcast, along with the director and the team of CZN. Thank you everyone for watching to this Galactic News Network, and we will see you next time. 같이 한번 인사하겠습니다. 네, 그러면 시청해주신 여러분 감사합니다.
감사합니다.
일단 그냥 이렇게 해줘도 됩니다.
감사합니다.
감사합니다. See you guys next time.
暗いここはもうやめて